This is the second show you know from Mathlinks7, chapter 4.2, and it's dealing with changing fractions to repeating decimals, or showing fractions as repeating decimals. So the first fraction, 2/3, it asks it to show it as a repeating decimal. So we're going to change this fraction to a decimal the same way we did the last one. We're going to think of it not as a fraction, but we're going to think of it as 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3. And when we do so, we get 0.66666 to infinity. And actually, if you look here, right here, there's a 7. And that's not actually a 7. That's just the calculator's way of saying, I can't show you the next number, but the next number would have made this 6 that was here. I'm going to round up for you because it was a number greater than 5. So it rounded up for you. But technically, 2/3 is 0.6 repeating to infinity. And when we have that, we could show it a special way in mathematics. We can use what's called bar notation. And what we do is we put a bar above the part that repeats to infinity. We put it above there. So in this case, the 6 is repeating to infinity. So I simply put a bar above it, and that means that that is the answer. Now, some people think that 0.66, that is acceptable. But 66 isn't repeating to infinity. It's actually a 6. So the proper way to express that would be 0.6 with a bar above it. Now the second one, 7/9. If you take my calculator, go 7 divided by 9, that equals 0.777 ... which is equal to 0.7 with a bar above it, repeating. Now one of my favorite ones, it's not on there, but we're going to put it here anyway. Let's go with 3/7. This is an interesting repeating decimal. So if I take 3 and divide it by 7, I get 0.428571 428,571 ... So as you can see here, the repeating pattern is actually these 7 numbers right there. 428,571, 428,571, 428,571. That's what repeats. So in this particular case, if I wanted to write that as a repeating decimal, I got to put my bar above all, 6 digits, 428,571. And those are the 6 repeating decimal places in that particular number.